And just like that, we're back again. Uncle BullCow outside the building, as you can clearly see. At the time of recording this, I don't know when I'll upload this video, but either way, it's going to be in the same month, jabroni. It's the 4-year anniversary of when we did our first ever review on this channel. So thank you to all you that are watching. We've had people come and go over the years. We know how the algorithms work, but if you're watching this, thank you. Do me a favor and smash that like button and leave some love in the comments. I appreciate it. I can't see the phone because it's the brightness, the way it's coming in. But I've had people ask me, jabroni, what is your all-time favorite hot sauce? And it's very hard to answer that, okay? I went with last year what my favorite sauce was. That was the Scorpion Stinger. I think that's the name of it. The one that you get from Firehouse Subs. Phenomenal sauce. Very versatile. I put it on breakfast. I put it on burritos, tacos, chili. So many things. So it's such a versatile sauce. That was, I mean, last year I'd say my favorite sauce, that new sauce that I tried last year. And then there's other ones. It's like, well, what's your favorite on tacos? That's a completely different story. But then when it's like, well, what about all time? And finally someone asked a question. What hot sauce do you eat the most on a regular basis? And I said, not to be biased, but my all-time favorite hot sauce has to be Mad Mash. Ask Jackson Collins. That's his favorite too. And I believe Chris Miller. There's a lot of people that this is actually their favorite hot sauce. Now I'll say this. I don't eat this on tacos. On breakfast tacos, breakfast burritos, yes. But this is the sauce that I eat every day. I eat this sauce every single morning on my breakfast. So I got a new bottle here, and I got a breakfast sandwich. We're gonna get into it, jabroni. Hopefully the sandwich, it feels a little bit light, but $5 for that little thing, man. Hardee's, come on, Hardee's. You're slacking. That is, I can tell it's not that. Yeah, they ripped me off. I mean, half of the egg isn't even inside of the... It's the loaded omelet sandwich, by the way. But let me tell you, anyone who's not had this, I will put a link in the description. Go buy it. I made this sauce. The first batch of it ever was just a complete happy accident, okay? I didn't even know if I'd like it. Next day I got up and had it on my breakfast, and it was a done deal. It was set in stone. I freaking loved it. I was amazed. I hope this thing will go blowing away. All right. I can't see if you guys can see this or not, but gosh, that's loading it up. Everyday sauce. Now, if I have a bottle of something else open, I don't happen to have a bottle that's handy. You may see me do something different. I don't know if you guys could see the pour or not. Phenomenal. Now that sauce has Yellow Reaper, Fatalii, and orange habanero. And I use good orange habaneros that are fresh. That's one of the keys. All these peppers are picked and made in the sauce within 24 hours, or flash frozen, the peppers. And that's just the key to it, man. I wanted something that I could model after, you know, I want it to be similar to the first hot sauces that I ever really fell in love with. Like old school Melinda's, you know? And, but I just literally made this sauce. Many of you tried the fermented version of this back in the days of Monster Mash. A little over 4 years ago. And then I started the channel. It's my wife's favorite hot sauce, still to this day. She's had other ones she said were close. Then after a while, she's like, nah, it's still that one. So I made a yellow version of this before. I've made a hotter version of this before. This is pretty darn hot. There's also Carolina Reaper, Red Reaper powder in this. Okay? Just to kick it up. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure it has a nice good burn to it. And like I said, the first batch there was actually some a little bit of Red Reaper in it. So I'm keeping true to the original. But hands down, I eat a hot breakfast every morning. That's ever since I went to Shock Military Camp. I'm 21 years old. Before that, not so much, man. When I was young, like a teenager, I was a stoner and would wake up with me and my brother at noon, look for some weed, and then we'd get the munchies, and it'd be lunch or dinner time by the time we ate anything. As a kid, I'd have some rye toast or some oatmeal, something like that. Never ever had eggs unless I was like the weekend or we were camping or something. But at 21 years old, that's 30 years ago, I started eating hot breakfast, and I can't give them up. Sorry. Just, you know, I see a lot of other cultures, they eat soup, they eat croissants and different things. I'll eat that, but I prefer this. Something with eggs, maybe some potatoes, some meat, biscuits. This right here, by the way, it's a loaded omelet sandwich. So it's got bacon, ham, sausage, egg, and cheese. Delicious. But that's my all-time favorite sauce because I eat it every day. And I always go back to it. You know, once in a while I'll have a bottle of my Blazing Bonnet open, or Vicious Verde. I'll eat those, but no matter what, when I go to my hot sauces, I'm always picking this one. That's my number one pick. So for all those that have been asking for the longest time what's my favorite hot sauce, if you've never tried this, go get some, man. You can just Google Uncle BullCow hot sauce, it'll show up. Or I'll try to remember to put a link in the description. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal, man. And I mean, I'm doing a number on this bottle right now. That's a lot, but almost half a bottle gone. You know, the OGs used to tell me not to get high off my own supply. I never listened to them. That's why I'm broke. All right, so the burn on it. I consider this sauce hot, and I put it right there, hot. My other two sauces are medium, chili head medium. They're by no means a normal hot ones, commercial medium. They're hot. They're not as hot as this. This, the Yellow Reaper, and then adding in that little bit of the Red Reaper powder brings the heat up on it. People that I let try when I'm out doing a show and they try the Blazing Bonnet, once they get that burn, like, ooh, that's hot. Once they can handle that burn, I let them try this next. And they're like, all right, it's a little bit hotter. You know, I wouldn't start them off with this. They'll get that burn and kind of be like, no, I'm done. They don't want to try anything else. They get scared. But my favorite freaking hot sauce of all time is Mad Mash, guys. Hands down. There's other taco sauces. I've done videos on my favorite taco sauce. I've done videos on my best sauce of the year, best new sauces. There's tons of videos up here. 2,000 videos, guys. Go watch some more of them. And remember, always and forever, Uncle BullCow freaking loves you. What?